Hey, good morning. Today I want to talk about the solo that's right in the middle of "Whole Lotta Love," the Zeppelin song, and I can't tell you how exciting it was if you were around back then and that song came on the radio and you heard it for the first time, because that was some pretty cool stuff. And for a long time I tried to figure out how he got that sound. I mean, I figured out how the licks went. You know, that took a lot of work in itself, but then I tried to figure out how he got that sound, and I thought maybe he just cranked the treble way up and on a little Fender combo or something, and that didn't seem to do it. And finally a friend of mine told me that it was just the sound of a toe down on a wah-wah pedal, all the way down, which, you know, gives it pure treble. So anyway, and in fact, if you listen to it, you can hear the wah kicking in at the very start of the song, and then he just leaves it down through the whole thing. But anyway, really cool solo, not that difficult by today's standards. It was pretty radical at the time. But so anyway, let's get into that. If you have a wah-wah pedal handy, just click it on and put the toe all the way to the floor, and we'll go from there. Conveniently, there are 6 separate licks to this little solo, divided up by that thing, and so that makes nice bite-sized chunks for us. So let's go to the first one. This one is going to be an all pentatonic, E minor pentatonic. All these licks are going to be basically there's going to be some blend of minor pentatonic and major pentatonic, key of E. So let's start with this one. Bow, bow. So we're bending at the 14th fret. We're doing this kind of standard blues lick. 14th fret on the G string, 12th on the B and E, and then we go down to this blue note, this flat 5th here on the G string, 15th fret, and we do a pull off. 15, 14, 12. So far we have, and then we go. That last thing is just 14, 12, 14, and a bend up with vibrato. So we go all the way down to the open position of the E minor pentatonic, and we do this thing. Slide up from G string 2nd fret to the G string 4th fret, hit this 7th note, which is on the 3rd fret of the B string. Now that's just a run down with pull-offs all the way down the the minor pentatonic. And that is, it's very much like the opening lick. Except for this part. Okay, we start off just the same as the opening lick. 14th fret, bend up. 12th fret on the B string. 12th fret on the high E string. Then down to the 15th fret with the B string. Bend it up a whole step. And we catch that 15th fret of the E string while we bend it up. Sustain the lower note. Keep that going. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get them both to ring out. And then we have this thing. Love that lick. Slide all the way up to the 18th fret on the G string. Then play the 17th fret on the B string. And then we're going to bend the crap out of this, what is that, the 20th fret on the, let's see, 18, 19, 20, yeah, 20th fret on the B string. It's basically like a, you know, a 2-fret bend, or excuse me, a 2-tone bend. But really, you can just feel it and just, you know, bend the hell out of it, and it'll sound good. And you want to do it, well, I mean, you know, you can do it any way you want. It's your guitar. But the way I like to do it, you kind of slowly bend it up. And maybe slide off when you're done or whatever. Okay. Now, another really cool lick based on a sort of a B.B. King box pattern. Start on the 17th fret of the B string, and then you bend the 19th fret on the high E string up a step and a half. So you want to bend it up till it hits that 7th note right there. It won't sound right if you don't bend it all the way up to that dominant 7th. So after that big bend on the high E string, you want to descend chromatically like this. So it's like, that's 19, 18, 17. And then you do this thing. That's 20th fret on the B string down to the 17th fret on the B string. And you kind of toggle between those. So the whole thing is like this. So this one is also in that really high up B.B. King box here on the 17th fret. We're going to start off. So you slide up to this 18th fret here on the G string. Go to the 17th fret on the B string, and then you slowly bend up the 19th fret, and then you catch this 19th fret of the E string, and then back down to the 17th fret, which is the root, of course. That's a really high E right there. And of course you got to wring, you know, the maximum feeling out of all these licks, hopefully, to make them sound the best they can. It's not enough just to play the notes, obviously. You got to make the bends feel, you know, really, really urgent. And anyway, that's how that goes, and I hope you have fun with that. If you don't have a wah-wah pedal, just crank up your treble as far as it'll go. And maybe you can get something like the sound on the record. Okay, hope you have fun with that, and remember to subscribe if you feel a mind to. Thank you, see you next time.